So with this holiday season, the market is also looks like it's in a holiday mood, because if you're looking at the price action in the overall US market or in the Wall Street, it's quite a tepid move we have seen, where some of the indices are down, some of the indices are up, but it does not means a lot, because there is no volume, and with less volumes market are moving here and there. So basically we can say that the market fundamentals saying that it will be a range bound rather. So with this, let us see what's happening in the today's, or what has happened in yesterday's market, and what will probably happen in today's US market. So what we have seen is a very tepid week, and obviously Nasdaq is looking very negative rather, and we have discussed this in the past. Now this is the price chart of Dow Jones, and you can clearly see Dow Jones is now trading within a range. So there is a very specific range bound price action that you can see right now, and what the Dow Jones is indicating is a very range bound session, and that's what it's going to be even in the upcoming sessions as well. I don't think that there will be a big move until and unless there is a meaningful volume, and which will take probably next 5, 10 or 15 days before everybody comes back to work again. So what do we have here for Dow Jones? First of all, your resistance level at 33,390, and we have 33,460, on the upside, and on the downside what we have here is 32,650 and 32,576. So this is the basic range in between which Dow Jones has been moving for the last couple of days, and it will continue to do so until and unless there is a big move beyond 33,460, 470. Now talking about the SPX, I have talked about the SPX. There is no change in the overall trend, and that's why I just want you to give the flavor of the overall trend rather than talking about the current price movement and what is happening, because this does not makes any difference. Because if you are looking at the overall trend, you can see that the overall trend is still negative, and it is still indicating a downside move. So we have to focus on this. Anyways, I'm talking about the daily price action of Dow Jones and Nasdaq, so it will give you the flavor of the individual indices, but cumulatively we need to keep our focus on S&P 500 as well, because that's where we can get a blend of both the indices, and overall it will give you a big picture about the price movement in the upcoming sessions. So if you are looking at S&P 500, it is very important for S&P 500 to make a breakout if it wants to move higher. So for S&P 500 it is mandatory for S&P 500 to make a move like this, okay, beyond this line, and it will be a move with big volume. If that happened, then it will be a breakout, but right now we have our resistance at 4,000, 4,100. So this is something which S&P 500 must cross, and we have a big downside that is specifically open for us, and it will be in between 2,800 and 3,000. So this is what we need to focus on, apart from the current price action, whether it is downside move, upside move, or consolidation. But you have 3,770, you have 3,700, you have your next support of 3,497 or 3,500, and then we have 2,800 and 3,000. So we have all the levels for us, and these levels are indeed your support level, but just have a look at the overall trend. And overall trend does not gives you any comfort as of now, until and unless, as I told you, it makes a breakout, or let's say it will come down. Let's say even if it comes down like this, one move and then two move, let me show it to you. So if it moves like this and again falls down, but here it will stop and make a breakout again. If this kind of move is there, then still we can talk about it, but there is no such indications as of now. So we need to keep our focus on the overall trend, and we need to see how S&P 500 will move going forward. Okay, now talking about the Nasdaq, which is the negative one, or which is the culprit, I would say, and it is just holding its level by its teeth, and it looks like if there is any big fall, because it is given, or it is completely visible that going forward you will see a slowdown in IT and tech companies. uh, Already lots of management have said that, and they have indicated it. So when you have, or when we will see uh, management started talking about a bit, it's not like they will be in losses, it's just like their profits will become flat, and that will be enough to push the stocks on the lower side, because there are lots of things which are happening in the market. So for Nasdaq, we have only three specific levels to focus on. Your resistance of 10,580, 590, your immediate support of 10,283, and on the downside you have 10,000. Okay, so these are the two or three specific levels that we need to look at. If Nasdaq started trading above 10,600, then we will move towards 11,000, 11,200, 11,500. But at the same time, it is mandatory to focus on 10,000, because if Nasdaq falls below 10,000, then a level of 9,000 or even 8,000 will open up, and we have seen these things in our past sessions. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.